Tia I te ora. Ka ea ki runga, ka ea ki raro. Nau mai ngā hua o te rā. Puhia mai rā te hā o te ora. Tūturu whakamaua kia tīna.
Tīna.
Haumi e hui e. Kia ora e te whānau.
Before I begin the brief today, there's something that we have to address that's happening in Gaza now. There's a specific number that we have to add, which is 6,000. The meaning of which I will explain a bit later. What we're seeing on the news now is this narrative that Gaza is starving. We're seeing that it's being displayed as if it's a natural occurring thing, as if it's an inevitable consequence, which is far from the truth. The reality in Gaza is being starved. Shame! Gaza is being choked to death every day. We saw the videos, we saw the news showing settlers blocking aid from entering Gaza, all while being backed by the Israeli government, all while being supported by the United States.
There are those who, if we establish them in the land, establish regular prayer and give regular charity, enjoy the right and forbid wrong. With Allah rests the end and decision of all affairs.
Thank you very much.
We will now listen to the Palestinian national anthem.
More on what's happening in Gaza at the moment. As of February 23rd, the 148th day of the ongoing genocide, we've witnessed at least 30,000 Palestinians dead, including 12,300 children and 8,400 women. We've seen 120 journalists murdered, along with 500 health personnel. And we know of reports that at least 7,000 people missing underneath the rubble. 406 educational buildings that have been damaged or destroyed. 24 of the 35 hospitals are now not functioning, and at least 260 places of worship have been either completely destroyed or at the very least damaged. On top of that, we have 1.1 million that have been displaced from the north and south, crammed into an area not bigger than the CBD, with a promise from the Israeli government to invade by land. Shame! The West Bank has also not known peace. At least 395 people have been killed since October 7th by the Israeli occupational forces, including 105 children, and a further 4,400 have been injured. The Israeli onslaught goes beyond just Palestine. South Lebanon has had at least 268 people confirmed to be martyred, with thousands more injured.
1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want your bloody war! 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want your bloody war! 5, 6, 7, 8, stop the killing, stop the hate! 5, 6, 7, 8, stop the killing, stop the hate! 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want your bloody war! 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want your bloody war! 5, 6, 7, 8, stop the killing, stop the hate! 5, 6, 7, 8, stop the killing, stop the hate! 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want your bloody war! 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want your bloody war! 5, 6, 7, 8, stop the killing, stop the hate! 5, 6, 7, 8, stop the killing, stop the hate! Thank you.
They kidnapped and took hostages, over 200 hostages. Can you believe I'm mentioning the word hostages in 2024? There's right now still over 100 hostages in captivity in the terror tunnels of Hamas. Hamas, the terrorist organization who went into Israel and started this war. Hamas is responsible for this war. They went into Israel and they murdered and butchered, they burnt alive over 1,200 innocent people. They murdered children in front of their God defend Israel. God defends New Zealand. New Zealand. Israel has a right to win this war. Remove all the civilians out of Rafah because Israel are coming in there because Hamas are underneath in their terror tunnels. They spent 16 years building terror tunnels underground, planning and preparing for this evil war that they brought upon themselves. Right now, there are over 640 Anzacs. The Anzacs who went and fought and defended New Zealand are buried right now in Israel. The Māori battalion died defending this country. They defended Israel against Hitler. The mindset, remember Hitler? He murdered and slaughtered 6 million Jewish people. Jewish people from Israel. That's what he did. And that's who the Māori battalion fought against. The Māori battalion right now will be turning in their grave at all those flags over there in the country of New Zealand. I'm a direct descendant of the Māori battalion. The Māori battalion went to war for Israel. They went to war against anti-Semitism. They went to war against anti-Christ, anti-Jew, anti-Israel. And here you are today promoting anti-Semitism in the country of New Zealand. Right side of history, you know why? Because 640 Anzac soldiers are right now buried in Israel for defending this country. Oh dear, how do you call bad good? And how come you call good bad? God defends Israel. God defends New Zealand. Free the hostages. Hamas is a terrorist organization. Not once have I heard your people condemn Hamas. Not once. Hamas are not freedom fighters. Hamas is a terrorist organization who went in there and started this war on October the 7th, and they still have over 100 hostages Yeah, that's so good. Haters are my elevators. Haters are my elevators. And all the hate proves that I'm standing on the right side. Look at this. Free the hostages. Free the hostages. Free the hostages. Free the hostages. Free Palestine from Hamas. Hamas is a terrorist organization. Oh yes, I agree. Free Palestine. That's right. Free Palestine from Hamas. Free Palestine from Hamas, the terrorist organization. Hamas is a terrorist organization. Hamas is a rapist regime. Winning the vote. Little girls powerless vote.
You love the Pope. Love the Pope. Pedophiles. You fight with pedophiles.
Back to our group, Father. Don't give them the energy.
Don't take some risk. Like some advice.
Our energy to our own people, Father. Back to the group. Come on,
Whenever you get paid, just go home now.
Our energy for our people. Don't give no energy to
Israel for lies. Israel for lies. Lies from their Bible. Kill innocent people. Israel killing people. Innocent people. Bible.
I came here to declare the truth, and the truth is Hamas is a terrorist organization. The truth is they need to release the hostages. Release the hostages. Hamas must release the hostages. Free Palestine from Hamas. Hamas must release the hostages.